nitia wamwane se cocoa board bill na yade eba parliament no ya pass no jaso no the New Patriotic Party no ye wo how akwa na mienu bi ewo ho no nti na ya fremu na yamano NDPP say New Patriotic Party yen time say aban ebeye mra fofra o de bebo cocoa no ho ban na mum ni aye kan say o hyemra ebeboa cocoa obi anim cocoa mfaso dodo ayewo ho ene challenge so ewo mu nti wo hyemra ebe bo cocoa ne ho bra enza se wo ye ne dwaso enza se wo ma obia ede na desrede ani ebe ha no na hi asem ene na dwena ewo samra no ode tudwa bobo ho ansa na ya hye sa emra no ebe ye mo nwanwa se emrei yade ba mrahye bedwam na wotwekura ama na ya pass sa amra no na emrei omo aye hyama omo titiriw pa omo dikan ene akuafo ye frɛ Ghana Cocoa Farmers Association for omo president ose obia amona mane se ye hye sa amrei ya anya consultation bia Cocoa Best Farmers Association for so omo so wokuo omo so president so ye frɛ no ono so se obia amona mane se ye cocoa bill bia omo twi cocoa no ye from Cocoa Holiers Association so ye busa omo se obia nka hwe nkyere omo the license buying companies so omo de omo adesrede so eba beto ye nim eno so ye sre senka omo nhwe na ne ye befata no ye mfa nhemre no mu eno so omo anye na mo bekaya Billy, you refer my finance committee, agric committee, and a constitutional and legal committee. Say young question say, yen passing the jasu ya kwa any bisa almost say, na ye be a mushia major stakeholders nana, almost you consultant be echo around echo share woman. Yes, so a consultant call around the dia, no mushia woman dia, Munfa report wa, a chese and peniampa. Moshia stakeholders no report to be and to me ama nti yesre se nko omo twentwen so nanka pass it through the normal process no enso ye kan ya omo ampene na wa obenya abotra obehwe bill ne mo no o how bebre ewom na emre nti ensia pe na yeyi a ene ye ne mo eka ho asem nia edikan eye near Brofum, one friend said restriction on the mandate of Cocoa Board. Naturally, say a Juma potting says a Cocoa Board or yen, and saying we Cocoa Board for be a normal yaquine, a be a normal year near Mebia, and can one call mandate. No, into your buying so or Shemra, now Asha Cocoa Board, kitten say a ma woman petri and free or call mandate. No, call mandate no kwa ena. Omo enye ene yesu eya de papa omo aka sa awie ye no na omo asan aka sa immom minister no ebetumi ama ya ye adwuma enye Cocoa Board no mandate no ne ka sa wo ye sa dia na je sa kwasi ko na so na osan gina akwantia ebi se minister bi ba na se bibi ho no ono ankasa na ne je ho a ne opeso wo ye bia na obeye ndi sa cross no efi se enkomo esakra mu a enka ebeboa etoso mienu ene Cocoa eboa ye de bema akuafo no wo hwe mra na ye hye no mu a omo se cocoa na beton ye Cocoa Board beton no obema akuafo no ohamu chichemu aduoso yes we de nka ya asem papa na omo ye bill ne foforo no omo de kan tro se omo bema cocoa farmers 70% of the world market price afedie ade kwakye ya no matesa world market price no say na binya world market price biem na mom Cocoa Board koton cocoa no a ne omo no benya no no be ma akuafo no emu ohamu chichemu aduoso ene ye ka say we dia na dwoma na sembe ni na wonko a koton cocoa na wo ba na osese na wonya ya ebe ne atumi ahunu Say well market price there and now for phone cry now Google ube say well market price no you say do calculate mu 70% ya enya de bia ebe ye den na mom nia cocoa board nko ensa be Canada oba no say no onya ya yentumi enye no akyinye ena eno so epa ho aban so obema cocoa board for obema private companies no license na omo de aye cocoa no ehun omo de abo ho bra na okohwe niema wakeka wo saa cross no a saa adwuma ni nyina no eye private sector no ena eye ne odi be hia mu sesi a private sector no nya eye cocoa board cocoa marketing company for na eye no eye export and external marketing cocoa a ye de ekwa amanone ne yakwa akoton no ena odi abehye se eno no obema private companies no license no matumi export cocoa no matumi market cocoa ne say eh we yan sadia na cocoa industry na ena wogu no obeka ya tamu na PBC omonko ana ne to cocoa no eno na ya aban nko adia nti ya boaye ema Ghana fo bebre enya adwuma eyeye ye ka say da bi ye mie mu ma obi ameye bia nkrofo firi amana no be yeye no ene PBC agu enti si ya nhwe yie na ye de external marketing no so ekohye sebe hoho nsa ene na chese cocoa industry no ano ena yegu no ebiemu aban se wo cocoa fuo na wo pese wutwetwa wo cocoa no mu wo pese cocoa no bi wutu firi mu a wo pese wo ye pruning kra ne nyina no je se okokogye etumi krata efiri aban ho ene ye ka se ye ne enim cocoa fuo no ukowa fuo mu ne se wo pese wutwetwa cocoa mu a eno an se wutwetwa cocoa no ebia abobo apeso na pese woyiyi mu a eno an se woyiyi mu na wo te medokwaye wo te akontomra wo te dwaboso na okokofo ebia pese wotwetwa mu a eno no je se the application ekoma aban na ahina na aban no ma wo permission se twetwa kokoko no mu a untimi twetwa mu ana eno nti ne yesra aban se saa eno de onhwe na onyi emfiri ho emayen na afi so aban se obema local processes no omo eyam yekoko no obema wo ohamu chichemu no aduonum na omo ayam no wo heya na omo de aye enema mpese omo de ye chocolate enema ekeka ho eya asem papa na ne aye bisa ne se ya mprempren aye wo mu yi se obi ye local processor na opese o to cocoa free cocoa board ho a bibia nchekere no so obeto cocoa opese o to cocoa no 90% kura akonya wo ho wutumi to na mmom ne wo mu ne se enam se local processor no ya na epese ye boa wo mu nti no main crop bean no a ye de koye external contract no enye no ne ye de ma ye local processors no ye de like crop beans na ye ketwa na ye mfa nkwa abrochire nkoton no ene ye de ma wo mo eno no ye ton no ye teso broni beka say discount of 20% ene ye de ma wo mo nti ne aye bisa wa hande se ye be ma ye local processors no 50% dia na main crop bean no ene ye teso dia ma wo mo ana na ye teso a saa kai beba ho no ebe ye hwan ka cocoa board for ka na ana ye nyina wo hayi ne ye becha atua ana ne ye di ma akuafo no ene ye bete so bi na ye de a finance sa activity no ana enti ni tietie mu anu ne aye kan ne se president na da Roma ye nyina ye president no emrei se ne ya chechire mu ohaw bebre ewo ho ti ebesre president says onyamfa ne sanchase a ke ebesre ne say on sign famra parliament na parliament sambo bo ho na ba bia ye fi say ye sakra mu a ebeye no ya sakra mu na ama obia ho aton emra no se ne o sesie yi de se ye ka se enwo ho saa ya de a ebeha akuafo eyiye pa medamase.
So please, at this point, we will allow for some questions, Cree and English. You mention your name and the media house you are coming from.
Honorable, good afternoon. that's a social name in Chihuahua. Honorable, he said Parliament passed a bill. And once a cocoa board, I shall see a stakeholders engagement with some of the farmers and association heads. But still, besides, say, stand now work as a stakeholders engagement and COSO and son of pass a bill. CCA cocoa board, I shall see all yes stakeholders engagement. Honorable, would you say, or move to me as some of the bill not at the upper parliament?
ɛno na yɛde adesrɛdeɛ to ɔmanpanyin anim no ɛsɛ koko board for na ɔmo ahunu sɛ ɔmo yɛ ntomso na sɛbe panyin sɛ ntutu anoma ho ansa na yɛde akɔkyerɛ panyin sɛ yɛ anoma beenia lɔɔ no yɛapaase awie o wapaase awie yɛpaase no ɛm sɛ ukuada adwuada no ɛna ɔmo frɛ akuafoɔ ne other stakeholders sɛ ɔmo mmara ne nkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo mmara no mu na me nua waa wɔyɛtɔ aso ho wapaase mmara no awie o nti die paa nti na wo pentem se mmra na wo be paase ka woto obu ase na nka wuhia wo mo na obiara de na dwenkyerɛ kakra baaye ansa na ye paase mmra no a se nka nse bibia nti meji se cocoa board for anye ne ye megidi se yeso ye kan ɔmanpanyin obetie na sopam na sani ameka ye no so onyamfa ne nsa enhya ase a ɔmfa mmra na jasu ya yensan mo bo ho ene akuafo no licensed buying companies holiers and other stakeholders nyina ye nyina yenhwe na yemfa yie ento yie. You are satisfied?
No. Thank you, Honorable. You did mention that I'm even in the Kofi with the Daily Guide.
Which station?
Daily Guide.
Daily Guide, okay.
Now you mentioned that when you assume office, your government, that's the NPP, would not announce an FOB price and retract and later reduce the price as announced. But we are very much aware that there are a number of factors in determining the FOB price of cocoa. Not only government policy, but other factors such as international market price and also earnings we make from export. Aren't you going to have yourself again, like the NDC in government, would then come back to reduce the price as it's done in recent time?
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. As you may know, cocoa was brought into this country in 1879 by ATEGYA. You can calculate how many years cocoa has been cultivated in this country. We have never ever reduced the producer price. Never ever. Since the cocoa was introduced in this country, we have never ever reduced the cocoa price. Do you know why? The cocoa is sold upfront. We do forward sales. So you negotiate with your international buyers how much they are prepared to buy the cocoa. You negotiate. And once the negotiation ends, you sign a contract. Once that contract is signed, that price cannot change. Rain or shine. You have negotiated with your international buyers. This cocoa or this ton is going for 7,200. So once that negotiations are complete, contract will be signed. And once the contract is signed, within the season, the price cannot vary. So I was surprised that the finance minister came and announced an achieved FOB price of 7,200. You remember the word that you used, achieved FOB, something that you have achieved already. So I was surprised that in course of the season, they turned around and said, because the international price had gone down, they are forced to reduce the producer price. No. After you have achieved. So once you have negotiated with your international buyers and signed the contract, remember, when they assumed office, if you remember, they were saying that the NPP administration entered into contracts. Was it for a number of tons in 2024, and they were unable to deliver those contracts. If that contract is delivered today, it will be delivered at the price at which the contract was signed, even if it takes 100 years. So once the contract is signed, it is signed. The price can no longer vary. So that is why the NPP is committed that once the price is announced within the season, midstream, the price will never be reduced.
My name is I believe and I know that the previous administration embarked on rehabilitation of cocoa farms, where they will pay some amount of per a cocoa tree, and then they will also give them some 20 seconds and some this thing to plant on the distance. I don't know what has become of that program. I don't know what is government has tested it, because the idea was we have the comment to get rid of all swollen shoots and other diseases from the cocoa farm, so that there will be just some new varieties to plant. I don't know what has become of it. If you can give or share this on us. And then we made a point that when the Government assumes power, what will maybe 2020?
January 2029.
Okay, 2029. But what you announce will stay there. You are not going to do whether the website goes up.
I've just answered that question. Yes, but let me answer the first part. You see, the single factor which is threatening the cocoa industry is not the price. The single factor which is now threatening the cocoa industry is cocoa swollen shoot virus disease. The Western North, they used to produce more than 40% of Ghana's cocoa. The Western North alone, that's, small region. They used to produce more than 40% of Ghana's crop. Today, there's virtually no cocoa in the Western North because of swollen shoots. The disease is such that it cannot be controlled by an individual. So we control it by what we call block treatment. You map out an area, let's say 10 hectares, 20 hectares. Every tree within that enclave will have to be removed. Once you remove it, you have to treat it with an arboricide and wait for 1 year until every part of that cocoa tree is completely dead. The virus cannot survive in dead tissues. It can only survive in living tissues. So once the cocoa tree, the roots and every part is dead, then you can introduce your cocoa. That is what Nana Addo started. He contracted loan from the African Development Bank, if you remember. And that's why our friends on the other side are making a lot of noise that cocoa board is indebted by some whatever. When Nana Addo was leaving office, close to 60,000 hectares had been treated. Let's ask the current administration whether they've been able to treat even 1 hectare. They have abandoned that program altogether. If we are not careful, if we do not sustain the control of the cocoa swollen shoot virus, the cocoa industry will collapse. So as far as I'm aware, at the moment, they are not continuing with the program. But the program, as you indicated, Cocoa Board was doing it on behalf of the farmer. So we would take over your farm, we would do the cutting out, we would do the planting of plantain suckers, we would plant the cocoa seedlings and maintain it for 2 years. When it starts, bearing fruits, then we hand the farm over to the owner. So that is what the NPP government was doing. But as far as I'm aware, that program has been halted. It's no longer, being carried out.
I think we are good to go.
Any more questions? Thank you very much. Okay, my name is Isaac Yawopoku. I had my PhD in 1993, so normally I don't add the doctor. That's a long time ago when many of you were not born. I'm the chairman for the Agric Policy Committee, and my co-chair is Honorable George Odro. He is the former member of parliament for New Edubiasi. And the other members, my senior colleague in parliament, in terms of age, I'm older than him, but in parliament is older. So my senior colleague, he is Yao Frimpong. Do you know him? He was the deputy minister for agriculture. He's now the chairman for the environment committee of parliament. He's also a member of the Agric committee, the Agric policy committee. And Dr. Sagri. Dr. Sagri is also a member of the committee. The other members, and he was also a deputy minister, the Agric, former deputy minister. They are all former deputy ministers, so all of them. So hopefully in 2029, I'll also be a deputy. And hey, Minister, this one day I'm privileged. I'm honored to introduce to you the former Minister for Information and the former Minister for Works and Housing, and currently the chairman for the Policy Coordination Committee. Honorable MP for Ofuansi. You know him better than I do. For Ofuansi Ayuribi. Ofuansi, yes.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. God bless you.
So colleagues, thank you. Like we mentioned, other committees will be engaging you and will be presenting various papers. Later